That's right, we're doing this. Alright. I'm gonna wait until I, edit shit, because this is loud! Why is everything so loud? Fucking, where is this? Actually, that, you know what? Alright, graphics. Really? No, I hate we're looking at advanced options. Oh, we gotta restart the game? That's some bullshit. Alright, good? Yeah, we got everything turned up super high, okay. Make sure game show if, yes. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game real quick. Alright, skippity skip. Hello, and welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you watch my videos, you know I have been talking about this game for a little bit of time. I've been, contemplating playing it. And earlier today, I saw something that just made me had to do this. It's gonna suck, but I'm willing to take on a challenge because I never finished getting over it. And I still haven't finished Dark Souls. But I did beat Cuphead. I beat Cuphead. That will always be there. I'll do hard mode if I ever do co-op. But anyways, there's a hard mode for this game that was released earlier today or yesterday. It's currently October 7th. So I don't know if it was earlier today or yesterday. And so that just kickstarted it. It made me want to get around to doing this. Get in on that trend. Because I was already planning on playing this. But it's not a dead game anymore. So let's do this. The way the game was designed to be played, now there's hard mode. Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinderboxes and oil are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled and saving your game costs tinderboxes. It says 4. Losing your sanity will kill you. Now, I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know anything about this. I know things, but I don't know how to beat this game. I've never played it. Any playthrough I've seen was from years ago. Over 5 years. I don't remember jack shit about this game. I just remember the 3 monsters. There's the Grunt, the Brute, and the one weird guy.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
That's how it be. Alright, here he is. Ah, that blur. I'm hoping it's just because we're waking up and we're disoriented. Hit J/Y. Oh, so this game is controller compatible. That's good. We can jump. Alright. And crouch. Is it mouse click? It's mouse click. Oh, buddy. Come on, friend. You got this. You got this. Oh. Alright. Can I not go? Okay, I can't go through here. Can't I take the heads off these? Yeah. Press right mouse button to throw it. That's not how physics work. Alright, so I use the mouse to open stuff like that. Tinderbox. Alright, so I can just walk into them. Is there anything in here I need? So, grab and right mouse to throw. Yep, okay. Damn, this guy is walking like a disoriented fuck right now. I need you to sober up, buddy. Alright. So once the door is facing the right way, if we hit the right mouse button, it just slams the fuck out of it. I'm gonna need you to not fuck with me. That was not me walking. The fuck are you doing, kid? Jesus. Like, I actually don't know when the fuck the first monster is supposed to appear. I would assume it's not this early on, but shit. This is actually sketching me the fuck out. Can I fit in here? Damn, Daniel, you fat bastard. When I hear that scratching noise, that means my sanity's going down. A slight headache, all is good. Oh, nice. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Is there anything I need in here? It's like... that's how you use tinder boxes. Does shift sprint? It seems like it does something, but it's so slight. Alright, we're going in here. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received a first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. Damn. You really do be like that sometimes. Pick up book. Y'all ain't finna fuck with me. I got book. Whoa, what the fuck? Alright, fuck this room. I'm out. God, this game's dark. I should, like, turn up the gamma, but I shouldn't. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. So, there's no saving, if I remember. Fuck off! I need this guy to not, like, die from insanity. This game's actually spooky as fuck. They're not pulling any punches with like all this auditory noises and shit. I see why it's considered a classic. Like, just listen to all this.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
I tipped the scales. Hope it was in my favor. Alright. No mementos. No diaries. My note to self. So where the fuck do I go? So I gotta go back this way, because there ain't nowhere else to go from there. There's gotta be some. I'm gonna go back in there real quick. God, all this noise. Why is the ground like that? It's like there's a line. Like oh, you fucking moron. Nice. I don't know, fam. I don't. Entrance hall. The door slammed shut behind him. He knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Alright, we're out of oil because we're dumb and used it all up. And we is here now. Wherever the hell this is. And
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I just popped the blister on my thumb. I sucked out all the serum. Had a blister on my thumb for a couple days now. Fuck is this? A note. J. Note. That's some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to refinery. Can it be dissolved? Great. Yeah, I bet you could slip through that, but alright. You do you. How the fuck do I save if I can't save? Saving costs 4 tinder boxes. You have 2. Oh, damn. It really do be like that sometimes. I mean, it's fine if I, like, ever need... What do I... Ah! Oh, that's there now. Alright. I feel like if I ever need to, I can always just, like, find a safe place, pause the game, and just have it running in the background forever until I play it again. That actually startled the fuck out of me. I'll go over there in a minute. I'm guessing it's trying to tell me to go over there because I ain't supposed to be up here yet. But you know how he is. Didn't I come from the archives? No, I didn't. Yeah, I'll take the advice of the game. It obviously wants me to go through that door. Well, pointed to here, right? Let me see how much I've recorded so far. I just want to make sure I'm not gonna like get somewhere and have to cut it off abruptly. All of that, I don't know how much I've recorded so far, but it's only been 1 gigabyte, whatever it was. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Alright, get that shit up. How's our sanity looking? Slight headache, all is good. Damn, son. Was that a cave-in just now or something? What was that all about? Did I just used a fucking tinderbox. I'm never gonna get the save. I mean, I just realized saving isn't so much important for, like, quitting. It's important for in case I fucking die. Buttons. Shush. Loud. Loud little boot. Button. Come here. Come here. No, come here. You sit in my lap. Okay, go into the light where your sanity won't drop. Oh, very not unsettling. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I will do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. I might have to go back. I feel like that wine's...
There should be more cooperite. Let me see. And 1 part aquafortis.
Cooperite and aquafortis, is that what I need to go get? Chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial Veda? The former compounds lack the potency I need, but since I'm close to calamine... Oh, but since I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given and the cooperite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aquafortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. Experiments on successful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find a alchemic solution to my predicament. So I need the thing that's not aquafortis. I need the other thing that makes it acidic. Another thing about hard mode is there aren't musical cues for the monsters anymore. Not that I'd really know what they were, but I mean, I you know that, like, oh shit, something's coming. So I feel like something's just gonna happen, and I'm gonna get really scared at some point. The fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at Consulate in Constantinople. Yeah, right down here, right? No, wrong. There we go. Who would play this with a controller? It's locked and will not open with... Where the fuck do I get that? Notes. No, mementos. Find the key... Was it in here? Was it in the laboratory and I'm stupid? The other chiller tuned him on, his voice in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. I could have sworn when I was younger. Oh, nice. I saw a thing on the news where a kindergartner was beating up his teacher, and like all the children were like chanting around him in a circle. I can never find... I've tried looking it before. I could never find the story. It was always people older, but I swear it was a fucking kindergartner, and everybody was in a circle cheering him on while one kid went to go get the principal. Yeah, I don't see no key in here. I tried. I mean, I'm assuming it'd be just like hanging somewhere obviously for me to get, but it's not. So I'm gonna go in that one place that I haven't been yet, the archives. So what I'll probably have to do, the door slams shut, yeah, I already saw it, is I'll have to get the stuff from the wine cellar and then come back there to mix it all, I bet. I'll have to not suck and remember the order. Well, also I have to really not suck and not die while doing this, since it's on hard and there aren't autosaves or anything like that. Like I gotta be the careful. I know I'm not the only one that heard that like shit that sounded like someone growling.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I'm gonna need to start being rewarded for my looking around. I'm assuming crouching makes me quieter. What is with the screen when I like... It's like there's some line. Let me try some. Might solve tearing an image. Let's try that. It actually did solve it. Usually in most games when I turn on vertical sync it just fucks up everything, but it actually fixed it in this case. Fuck was that about?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Damn, I need that stunning conclusion. Also need to stop pussyfooting. Fucking open it. Yeah. That is unsettling. Jesus. This fucking game. I feel like there's somewhere we're forgetting. Yeah, over here. Alright. My ears don't like all this fucking movement. Great. That's a fucking monster noise. I know that. I know for a fact that's a monster noise. Are they just fucking with me, or are they telling me that, hey, shit's about to go down? Be in there.
castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So these are maps. Oh, it'd be nice if I could actually fucking read them. I'm gonna do another check on space real quick. I just want to get a good sense for how much of this game I can record. Alright, so I've recorded 5 gigabytes of footage so far. What the fuck? Caven? Caven. Oh. Oh. Daniel. Fuck, buddy. What's going on?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the
Yeah, I
mystic
can't
light.
really look away.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alright, that was neat. Apparently it is breakable by hand, bitch.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yeah, I know y'all heard that. So I gotta try my best to unlock this shit, and then everything's gonna suck. What's up, you? Alstadt and the Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt. I'm butchering the name. Deep within the East Persian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding Hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet fortress-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark, ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations as will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers, a story which is all the way back to the time of 30 Years' War, said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. The bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants who move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragging behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century, resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay out, the prominent member of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only never to be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited a sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history a little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century, it was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as a protector of the Persian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring was never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron was in fact one of the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, there's a lot to read. What am I doing? Special book? Or the other special book? Alright. Got a key. And let's end it there. That's the end for this part. Close the damn door. See everybody in the next one.